Can we go whack something now?
Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we recovered a piece of a crystal and the hand of the vampire who created the asylum maze. With both of these things, hopefully we'll be able to solve the puzzle that we left on the previous floor, the one with the massive statue head. It's that that's blocking our way to level 3. But before we go there, it's time to see what hidden treasures lie down this corridor. The answer is absolutely nothing. Well, it was worth checking. You never know, there might have been something. But since there wasn't, we'll head this way and use these stairs to get back to the first floor. Then it won't be too difficult to get to that statue and see if we can use the crystal and the hand to get it to move. I think I know what I need to do, but there's only one way to find out.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Gathered they are, and here we are, back on the first floor. We want to go this way, and Terri is doing a fine job of racing over there so she can start solving this puzzle. I think we need to put the crystal here. And show you the... Do I have to show you this? Maybe? We can talk to you. The hand of the builder may open the way, but focus of power must first be restored. I must also find the focus of power. I'm not sure what that means. Perhaps it's some sort of magical device or crystal. We probably need both of them in our hands before we talk to you. Focus of power may be restored, and the hand of the builder opens the passage. The way is open. And now its mouth is open, meaning we can go through and reach the stairs to the third floor. Do I expect peril? Of course I do. How much peril remains to be seen. Let's go. Let's start detecting traps right away, because this place is probably going to be the most challenging of all the floors. I think this is the last one. There's a door. And there's a door over there as well. Are either of them trapped? This one doesn't seem to be. No, it's not. Is this one? No. I'm surprised. I expected there to be at least one trap right away. There have been far fewer traps in this dungeon than I thought there'd be, but maybe that's just to lull you into a false sense of security, so that you start thinking, well, there'll be no traps anywhere, and then you stumble into the traps of doom. Let's wind our way around here and see what foe we will find. Oh ho! Look at these things! We aren't finding traps, but we're finding secret doors aplenty. And they're locked. Not anymore, though. In here is a thing we can manipulate. Any traps by this thing? No. You may rotate this horseshoe-shaped wheel, and I will. You turn the wheel with all your strength. From the west, you hear a loud creaking as if a door were being opened. And it's revealed a bunch of trolls, which isn't fantastic, but we can deal with trolls. We have two people here with weapons that will dispatch them with ease. They can take care of the trolls. Now you can focus your attention to this one, because once that one collapses, instantly dead because of the acid damage. Marvellous. I like that we have weapons that can dispatch these without too much fuss. Using Hexat to attack with the flame arrows was quite inconvenient. And they're gone. Is our primary foe going to be trolls? Well, there's an invisible one, a spirit troll, who soon will be a non-existent troll. A few more hits, and there we go. A lot of experience indeed, and I'm gonna presume that there was something worth finding here. There is a single jar. Let's have a look at it. Oh-ho! Mithril tokens, 432 gold, a breach scroll, and some +2 arrows. You are certainly amassing a lot of arrows here. Let's look at these tokens. This is a small mithril disc with jagged edges. There is nothing on the disc that hints at its use. It's probably going to be used to pay for something, or to pass a particular obstacle, like a locked door. Or maybe we just have to spend it with a merchant who's hidden away here, a long undead merchant. I highly doubt that. But it could be. Now let's open this door up. Oh-ho! Minotaurs! Alright. We could deal with Minotaurs. Hey Corgan! There's some fun for you here. One apiece. Corgan, you can take on two. Why not? Minotaurs really aren't that tricky for us. They can hit sort of hard, but we have a lot of health, and they don't have a lot of health compared to us. So they're gone. They don't even have very good loot. And slowly but surely, Terri will regenerate the lost hit points at 1 per round. All the damage you just dealt, ultimately pointless, Minotaurs. Not that you're alive to lament it. There is a pool here, and there are some things that we can take. I'm wary. So wary that I'm going to save. Don't want something terrible to happen. Not that I can stop that. We have here a Minotaur horn, a mithril token, a mind flayer painting, and some bolts.
No, come on, kill
It's
something
the
now.
it's the painting that I'm the most curious about. That seems really peculiar. An oil painting of a mind flayer. The work is amateurish at best. To be fair, if you got a mind flayer to stay still long enough that you could paint something, that's an achievement all its own. Some bolts of lightning that you can have here. What about these? The statue holds an oil painting in one hand, as if offering it to you. The other hand is raised in warning. You may take the painting if you wish. And I did! You take the painting and the statue begins to move. Magical energy swirls around it as it casts a spell. This is a painting of a troll. The work is amateurish at best. And who is holding on to the paintings? I have Dawn holding on to them, the connoisseur of art that he is.
I am ready.
There is another painting here, I imagine. And that hurts, so let's get you out of there. This is a painting of an Umber Hulk. I think I'm starting to remember what this ultimately leads to, and while it is good in some regards, it is terrible in others. I'm surely going to regret this. Let's have you heal Hexad, even though technically this should not work because it's a positive energy spell healing a undead character. Really shouldn't work, but the game lets it happen, and I'm appreciative of that. Now let us wait for this to disperse. It'll happen eventually, and then we'll go get that third painting. And hopefully that won't be something like a power word kill or a finger of death or something equally horrible. It could be. It definitely could be. Edwin finally decides to move into the room, meanwhile, content that there are no threats whatsoever. Took him all that time to consider that. We'll grab this. And the last one was a fireball, and this one was guarding a Jinn painting. We have 4.
What would you have me do?
Let's move on.
Very well.
Down this corridor,
I'm here.
ever searching for traps, just in case. And there's a troll! Oh, foolish troll, you have picked the wrong party to go up against. For we are most certainly prepared for you. You won't even fall down. You will just die.
Yeah.
Not even a lot of experience, but I'll take what I can get. A locked door. And I think that's the end of your stone skin. Yes, it is. Let's get that back. Best to have that ready. Now, we'll save before we open this up, because it's a door. I don't know what's beyond it. The answer is a very angry troll. Soon to be a very dead troll. Those were some nasty hits. Oh my, crits galore! That troll did not know what it was up against. And that's the end of the troll.
If that's what you
in here appears to be some things we can manipulate. Let's have a look at these.
Whatever you desire.
You touch the globe and the mosaic in the center of the room shifts. Perhaps the mosaic needs to be stabilized or stood upon. Stood upon? Who by? Gonna save again, because I don't like the sound of that at all. Corgan?
I've killed for less.
Give it a go.
I swear.
Touch the globe and the room fills with energy.
Most unpleasant memories.
Okay. Fills with energy. Oh. I think that healed Corgan. That's quite nifty. What about this one? That hastes everyone. Ooh. And this one? That fires a lightning bolt. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and the lightning bolt came back for one more. Hello, I'm a lightning bolt. But we're all hasted.
Here, mousy, mousy, the hunt draws to a close, here and now.
I expected you to come. You'd be a fool to let me reach Irenicus.
I know I'm early, but just couldn't bear to see you leave. You were amusing, but the game is over. One last time, let our paths cross in blood.
Well, this isn't good. We have Bodhi and a vampire and another vampire, I imagine.
Isabel?
Let us quickly see if we can get a negative plane protection cast on Terri and get you berserked. This hopefully will do the trick. Yep, that will help. Okay. Anger overwhelms you and you feel your control slipping as the evil beckons to you. You become the Slayer. Okay, what we have to do now is we have to get everyone away because the Slayer is horrendously powerful. The Slayer is going to deal a lot of damage very quickly and we cannot control the Slayer at all.
What is this? A creature of pure death and darkest shadow. Child of Bhaal, what have you become?
We have become something soulless and all-consumingly powerful.
Away! Irenicus must know of this. He will observe from a distance.
There's a problem here, and that is that there currently is a hasted Slayer running around that we have to get away from. Because the Slayer is horrendous. Look at the damage the Slayer... Also, the Slayer is currently, blurred, so, just run. This seems like a good plan. Just keep going. You're not going to get away, are you? Nope, no you are not. Now, we actually have control of the Slayer now. And the Slayer is horrendously powerful and has loads of very interesting abilities. Your blood cools, and mind and body are reunited under your control. Your will had faltered, and the essence of Bhaal was there to take advantage. The void where your soul once was overflowed with murderous fury, the mark of a deity that no longer exists. It was mindless and horrible to behold. The taint of Bhaal has affected you differently than Emowyn, reacting to your strength of will. You will eventually lose yourself unless your stolen soul is restored. Well, if we didn't have enough purpose to go and get our soul back, there's another one! A fate, as they say, worse than death, and one that has not gone unnoticed by your comrades. Ha! The avatar of Bhaal stands revealed at last. You are the Slayer, Terri. I never knew you had it in you. Well, you're pretty impressed. At least someone is. I doubt Hexat is very impressed. There is a minor problem, though, and that is that we need to rest for Hexat to come back. And I think resting is not going to end well for us. At all. We're going to save, and let's settle down. You wake suddenly, a pounding in your ears. A shock of pain passes through your body, and you feel your mind slipping away, forced aside by the darkness within. You tremble like a child, Terri. What's the problem now? Where do I begin, you bloody great oaf? Oh, I know! I'm losing control! What? Your lips move, but nothing comes out. Speak up, woman. Okay, we are the Slayer once more. It is time for everybody to just run. Everybody must run, right now. Now, I don't know who the Slayer is currently pursuing, but the Slayer really, really hurts. Okay, the Slayer is currently pursuing, Korgan. Not great. Fortunately, Korgan has that potion. We need, you to just keep moving. Keep moving, Korgan! Run away! For the Slayer is nasty and terrifying, and you're back. Good! Excellent. Now, that's going to happen every time we rest now. So, we really want to get out of here. The madness fades and the essence within retreats, but if this continues, you will lose not only yourself, but also everything you hold dear. Such power! You are magnificent, Terri! I'd feel more magnificent if I could control the transformation. The power of the gods cannot be controlled. It can only be savored. I advise you to do so as often as possible. There are certainly perks to becoming the Slayer. The Slayer hits really hard and has the ability to bypass many types of damage reduction. Unfortunately, transforming willingly into the Slayer also costs you reputation. I believe it is 2 points of reputation each time you willingly transform. And as much as I appreciate that we have this mechanic so that we can actually control our maximum reputation, I don't want to get rid of all that I have built up over time, because that high reputation is extremely useful. Mainly for discounts. Now, let us grab everything else. It was unfortunate that of all the people to be targeted by the Slayer, it was Hexad. On the other hand, Hexad is the one who is best able to come back from being targeted by the Slayer. We'll also select these arrows of... Actually, arrows of fire, because if anything, we're probably going to be fighting lots of trolls. Anything else for you to grab? We'll actually pass this over to you. And just your sword. Marvellous. Just from a few hits, by the way, the party took a huge amount of damage. It's damage that we can heal away with our various potions, including the potions of normal healing that we have. But still, it's damage we don't want to be taking, especially if we're going to be facing other opponents down here. Another potion, and I think one more potion of healing should do. I'm quite glad I held on to these. Actually, we'll use one more as well. And then we'll pass them over to Dawn, just so that Dawn can top up his health also. There we go. Have one of these.
Be quick with it.
And now you are at full health too. The damage has been undone, but every time we rest, it's going to happen all over again. Bodhi took one look at that transformation and went, nope, and just ran away, which was very sensible. If only my party could do the same, but sadly not. Let's see about what traps are here. We've explored a fair bit of this area, but there's more to examine also. That says that it is the exit. But we don't want to examine the exit just yet. There's still more for us to look out for. Like down here. Down this winding pathway. Over to this door. Is this door going to have peril behind it? Most likely. And speaking of peril, we should probably save. And it's a good thing that I didn't load the game after Hexat was reduced to gaseous form. We didn't want a repeat of Hexat appearing out of bounds. Here are some minotaurs. We can take care of minotaurs.
I will listen.
There are a lot of them. Well, there's one less now. And soon there'll be a few more less. Yep, there's only 2 now. There's only 1 now. And now there are none. Victory is ours. Now let's see if this is trapped. It probably won't be. And it's not. There is another Minotaur horn, and a scroll of limited wish, just in case you didn't have that. We'll stack that up there, give you these arrows of acid, just in case you needed to get rid of the trolls, and these mithril tokens can go there. As for the Minotaur horn, you can hold on to that. And a limited wish, we'll actually keep a limited wish. We'll put it there, actually. I was about to say we'll keep it out, but we'll pack it away just for the time being. We're probably not going to be using it just yet, but I'll keep in mind that it is there. And when we come back, folks, things have taken a turn for the much, much worse, because Terri is becoming an entity known as the Slayer. The murderous essence of Bhaal that she cannot control. Also, we found something we can use here. This is likely where we need to use those Minotaur horns, but before we make our escape, there's this area here that I'd like to explore. Just as long as we don't turn into the Slayer again. We have to keep in mind that that will happen every time we rest, and that is the last thing I want to have happen. The Slayer's pretty capable of eliminating even my frontline fighters, so you can just imagine how little chance Edwin has when the Slayer is unleashed. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.